Smoke off initially onto short just to try and clear out towards tree, but they are starting to run out of time, Mitch.
Yeah, they are. They gotta get a move on. And Turco's gone down. That's just giving it away as well. This A play already read and caught. AMEL snuck his way into the site though. At least good for the first and a second. A plant to follow. There's a chance. A slim chance. A turret, 2 nanos. Both of these players are tagged up decently. And they've seen the first nano as well, so that's going to hurt you a little bit more. They have an idea of where he's gone. They're certainly checking a lot of this area, and it's down below that you're going to be worried about, but a lot of the utility gone. Nothing to help him out here, just the raw aim duels, and, well, I suppose, but they've got the B site completely open now. Team Liquid could be pushing all the way through, and in a round like this where you've got Spectres, Marshals, stuff like that, there's a serious possibility they do take that space. Instead, though, it's a short push coming out. Another duel goes their way, and Solka's trading Scream just puts them way ahead in this round. A 4v2, a tough one to lose. Solka's could be isolated, though.
He's eventually going to go through. Feeling confident, hits the dink, but doesn't get anything for it. Now, this was a forced buy investment from BBL. So you're looking at this round, 2 kills, you know, for an eco. It's not bad. No, they need more from this. And Cider is really trying to bait them in, but the paranoia leaves them completely blind. And well, although this is now going to force players back off, you've already got the nade. And also, actually, I was going to say Soulcats could have tried to use the C's to delay them a little bit more. Dash through at least means the Cushion is going to take what is now his 3rd kill of the round. And well, the Spike gonna cross. Yumpy doesn't actually have a rifle yet, but still has his headhunter. In terms of utility, Mitch, they've only got shadow steps.
The odds could open up some crazy angles, Tom. You know, just go towards the alley and get killed on the steps, or killed on the site. Either way, I think Cutie's gonna be looking for the ace here. I want him to. And he's gotten a lot through the smoke already. That's close. Oh, it's grazing Dima, but we'll get out of here for now. Keep his life for a moment. Oh, it was close. And here it is.
To run out of time, Mitch.
Such unfortunate timing on that peek out to get caught by the Haunt. Gives up the op angle. That could have been another pick on the way through. They've got to reset. Back further they go, and another fantastic pop flash. The op up close under so much pressure, and aim delivers again and again. They're trying to deny this plant, but they won't get in on time. And now they've got to fight the 2v3. Scream just getting to the scene now. But his utility is going to be countered out. This has got to be one of the more impactful null commands. Getting Scream with 2 flashes and the Blaze on scene. Now not able to use it for the majority of the retake. They're stalled out. They're not able to win the first duel. And with that, BBL seems set.
Coming through, having an extra Molotov thrown into the mix. They're actually setting up early. The flash, so perfect.
He managed to shut it down last time, but I don't know that's going to happen every single one. Solka's in the corner. A ridiculous position to hold. He is the solo site player, and he's in there for one. But they managed to deal with him pretty nicely. I think they know Yumpy's here, and now they certainly do.
They're going to try and just section him off with the nade, but already wrapping background in behind. They will get the plant down, though. That's at least something. Again, I'm looking at that run it back, but I think it's just been muted. No chance to actually use the ult, and he's just going to get aggressive. Almost a chance for Aslan to find something, but now it's left onto Turco. Still with a couple of prowlers, and he's got himself a seize. He needs to insta-shot this ult, which he will do. Buys him a little bit of extra time, but Navira quick to trade out.
When we said earlier how confident they were individually at taking these fights on the defensive side or playing for those retakes, and it's because of the abilities they've got. Scream's on the attack now, essentially. And so on the way back through, the only real concern I'm looking at is the fact that you have a super late play coming out of Cider. This guy is in B main right now, creeping up behind them, and they've turned their back. The timing is perfect. Yumpy's watching it every so often, but a little too late. Cider comes through and goes huge. They've got the crossfire as well on information. I think he's not being punished as much, but his success rate isn't there. Oh, he spotted Cutie at least, but those knives a little bit too deadly, taking him down. The site now should be there as a contest from Team Liquid, but it just amounts to spamming a smoke. Oh,
I think it's going to be fantastic for takes when it goes onto the attacking side, but the defense almost revolves around you getting those.
And that is where, yeah, I agree, the Team Liquid punish needs to come through, and it didn't. And there's been issues there. Dima going down, A side open. And I mean, that nade is not going to do much to delay them. You really need to make a big play if you're going to intend on doing anything. And the one way pretty much cancels it out. Navarra's trapped. He tries to run away from the players on site, straight into the guys on mid, but well, he's taken that fight successfully. At least a chance for them on the way back through.
Again, you do have the null command. That's something at least for the retake. Other than that, maybe hoping that you can get one kill off the night. Full flash through though, and already that null command is gone. Navarra is not being rezzed up. He's down on the ground. You can see a rotation coming through from Soulcast to try and help him. Scream will at least find one. Actually, Soulcast has found another. Nightfall online allows him to get the kill, but Kushner just executes him at the back, and AIMDL's having a little bit of trouble. They've still got to deal with QT though.
He's good for some damage. Caught by the molly on the way through. The hot hands preventing the retreat. Cider up here for some damage. And he could have had Yumpy 48 HP on the other side, but he is just going off in this pistol. One after another they fall, and he's going out for more. I'm almost feeling like he'll get it, but Dima 6 the one to close it. 6 on the split happened. There's only 2 players on B, very isolated from the rest of their team, and they're about to be under a lot of pressure.
The rotation core as well just makes it so much more troublesome. Nice kill coming out. Turco actually manages the swing, and Aslan's done so much work. Turco with another. And more Yumpy, he was meant to be holding off the lurk, stopping players from being able to rotate. He's now the last man standing, and they can't get through Turco. Spoke about sort of like sight angle.
He's still waiting around this corner. I mean, the dash could get him out if he finds the first, but Navarra's a little too quick. Knife is good. It's catching both of them on that. That's a huge problem now. If Team Liquid start to really push on the gas and speed up this take. A good kill for Turco, but he won't have the same success.
In fact, Liquid were just being patient, and again, they're going to have the man advantage as they push in off the back of the ult.
Scream just straight in their face. They've seen him, but he's done his job. There's players following through, filtering in to the gaps that he's created, and they're able to overrun the site. It comes at a heavy enough cost, but a 3 versus 2 still leaves them with the advantage. No utility for BBL to try and fight back into this for a little bit. And they're not denying the plant, but Aim's in an interesting position here. Flash up, Scream hasn't cleared it, but Navarra saw him just about. Caught the yellow jacket before. Side, he'll do the exact same here on the attack, and they don't find anyone. And that's because, well, BBL are playing this one for a retake. They've conceded the control knowingly. There were only sheriffs there to hold. Now they've got an actual chance.
They're trying to retrieve the gun. Tushin is going to get it, but AIMDL has already found another one. Back into a 3 versus 5 for Liquid, and they're just trading effectively. They know exactly where Navarra is, or at least they should do. Diffuse already coming through, and he's only on 37 HP. Even getting a little bit of help, and, well, Cider's just deciding, you know what, screw it. I'll just go for the defusal at this point. You're not getting out of that corner. Maybe a little. Look how deep AIMDL is playing. He's almost relying on the fact that this will go in. He can still pop all the utility from a distance. He's delaying them here.
Oh, Navarra's got one. That is huge, and Cuties got in for another. This is ridiculous. Down to the sheriff to break the wall. He's going to try a wall bang, going to try to take him down. He's done so much damage, but he won't get away. Scream comes in with
his entire setup ready on this B side. It hasn't been that effective so far.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Again, they run it back. Coming into play, Scream's going to try to close into the site. The flash is in. It's perfect. It runs out of time to get the second, but there's plenty of players here to do exactly that. A plant to come through, and Turco cannot deny it.
Ops as well. Already, the execution begins.
Oh yeah, they're right up into it. Aim. Spraying away. Now he's being detected. He's stuck on the left side. They're spraying away, and somehow he's still able to take one. Like a big kill before going down. They line up on the way through. BBL punish. I'm not even sure we can call that a mistake, but it's certainly one.
Hey, I guess it's a little
just
bit
the
of
elevation. Yeah, it's just the dome, right? Sometimes it's up a little bit high. You can get away with it down below. Navarra spammed on the way across. This is huge because if AIM actually follows through on that kill, if they don't get him back up, that is going to be an ult online. and a potential way back in, but they have managed to get Navera back up, and he's gone. He's taken down. Yeah, they left the door wide open. AIM just says, all right, I'll spray the same angle I did a second ago, I guess. He's got the kill, and now they've got a lockdown. Team Liquid need to fight up into it. That's what Scream's doing. He's already got the ult. He's got a kill. They've got the space, and Cutie's left alone. No way out. No way out of that one. An incredible display from Team Liquid to close it, and it was Scream. Rotated all the way in. They're not playing any flank here. This is just going to be all-out aggression when it comes to the fight itself.
Well, Kushner already going to be able to find one, and Main DLL combining alongside him. It is looking like they're going to go for the plant, and they do have a warden in the form of Yumpy being able to deny that re-aggression. He's going to try and take the corner. Navira has actually found another one. This is starting to get a little bit dangerous for BBL.
Well, there's a couple of dangers, but another couple shots not landing for Yumpy, and BBL now have the health advantage. They're grouped up here. Dimisic needs to go huge, and he's actually gotten one still alive. How is he still alive? Buying so much time, but nothing else comes of it. 14 HP on Navera. Yumpy connects at last, the classic in hand to get it across the line, and this defuse seems very difficult. They peek at the same time. Insult. And now they've got to follow up on it. At least the first goes their way, and that's a recovered rifle, sight control, a plant, now post plant to play with, and they've avoided most of the utility. A great spot for Sulcus. Another kill for them, and at this point, those two rifles can sit back, but Scream is not content with that, dancing around
of their utility to get themselves into an after plant, and this is a pretty scary prospect already. Liquid again, a 5v5.
Oh, wow. Okay, Scream has gone down at least. A good angle from Cutie, and BBL can now gather themselves. They've got themselves a little spot on the map to play from. Team's trying to aggress on that. The shot's not landing to start, but the rest of the team spurs him on. With Aslan gone, BBL still have a wall to work with, but up against rifles, that's not likely to buy them nearly the time they're hoping for. Instead, they'll use it to wrap around. To get themselves into a good position to flank them and catch them off guard. Liquid might be in trouble here if it wasn't for that great position out of Yumpy's response.
Well, the only thing I can really think of at this stage is just getting in that deep control and using that Viper's Pit. They're not even watching. Nobody ready just for the walk up. They've thrown in that deeper screen almost to give them extra space in towards the site. And while the timing couldn't be better, Viper's Pit now in, that operator becomes tougher to use, but never mind. Res through, and Cushion has found Yumpy.
Oh, Hunter's Fury used up. That's called Scream. They're looking for Viper. They want to tag her, get the reveal. They won't for now, at least the kill though. Sulcus up close. Good off angle to play on, but no connection. That diffuse underway now, and there's no one left.
Happening every single time.
And one of those openers came off the back of Hunter's Fury straight through, right? Tagging up players. Oh, wow. Scream down immediately. A big scalp for Cutie, and he will make it out of there for free. Great reset in the round for BBL now. And they might not be finished. They've just lost Cutie. The site under threat. AIM DLL falls on A. And now, Aslan's caught between two players, taken down. A blink and you miss it, ladies and gents. And I mean, for Team Liquid, sheer dominance from start to finish. And now a Viper's Pit coming into play on the A site, but Liquid are already blitzing into B. They have ran up through mid. They've gotten up into the top of site with blast packs, and well, this is a little bit different to what I was saying before. I said the rounds didn't start and end with Team Liquid dominance, no changes in between, and well, this one certainly is. They have taken the no safety net, nothing to recover if things go wrong. Scream right away, rocket down. It's got them the space. What? He's not dead. No, with 40 HP, he's still going to take a few more bullets, and all the while buying his team time to get that plant down. Turco with a quick kill. They can get the res on. Not going for it though. Team are going to stay up close. Interesting. In a 3v4, he's sectioned off by their own wall as well. He is trying to just thread the needle, but they're clearing it. Oh, they're checking it. It doesn't matter, apparently. This guy steps up for three. The wall behind him, protecting him, allowing him to focus his strength. And, well, this round is not going BBL's way at all. 10 for Liquid.
Yumpy is 12 and 3. I was saying if just Yumpy stepped up, it's terrifying. Oh dear.
Oh
dear.
God.
Let's just call it a day. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like anything is going the way of BBL right now. They have always struggled. In fact, Turkish teams in general have struggled versus this Liquid squad. Yumpy is behind them. He is behind them. He doesn't know there's a player. He doesn't know there's a player in the corner. It should at least be one for free, but Diva6 there on the trade. Back into a 2v2 scenario. One of the best scenarios we've seen from them, but Diva6 headshots him through the wall and gets a res.
Good thing he saved the res last round, isn't it? He knew.
He's got a Spectre. No, just, yeah, what's the point? Well, BBL need a pistol. I don't think that's news to anybody. If someone's like,
they could come back.
Surprised. No, you know what? They've traded quite well into the site.
Yeah.
The thing is, they have lost their Sage along the way, which is always going to make things that little bit more difficult to try and get in here, especially with Yumpy lurking around. Now they're going to wait a little bit of time to try and make. Don't lose your Viper. You need that screen. You really need that screen. And actually, they're going to suppress Yumpy as well, so he's not at least going to be able to do too much with his headhunt for now.
I can't use
Yep,
that.
he's counted out. You can see that he moved back a little bit over to one of his teammates, and they're going to group up and take this one together. A little bit of utility still. That wall, a big problem. Now Yumpy's gone down, but Cider will only grab the one. Oh, Waslan! He's caught switching to his weapon. Turco has to do it alone, and he has been spotted. There was a gap in the wall. I imagine that was planned. Pretty low. This is a safe bet. This has been dominant from Team Liquid. Now they've got big old weapons in their hands, and Scream, he's able to get one. He's blast backing out. He's still alive. Of course he is. Ready to cause more havoc from the sidelines. Another nade online on its way.
Well. You just know he is.
Yeah, he is. Of
Look
course.
where he is.
Yeah, of course. Get a pixel angle.
Oh. Swing across. All right, Aslan has managed to get himself another Scream, already tagged low. Navira, however, is not, and they are being flanked. It's got a little awkward. There goes Scream. Who could have called that one? And Navira's there to close it. 13-1. Yeah. The 13-11 of the last map, nice and close. Gone to Liquid's map choice, and all I'm going to say is if there are teams plan